back and you're still watching Schoolmates. So ayan, Jules, narinig na natin ang kanilang opening statement from both of our team leaders kung pabor ba sila i-legalize ang marijuana.
Okay, kaya at this point, bibigyan na natin ng pagkakataon ang bawat miyembro na magkabilang grupo na ibigay ang kanilang mga rebuttal. Simulan natin yan sa grupong naniniwalang dapat na i-legalize ang marijuana. Simulan natin yan kay Dale.
Alam naman po natin ang ating kasalukuyang presidente ay hindi or galit na galit sa drugs. Marami po nagsasabi na ang marijuana ay isang uri ng drugs. Yun ang stereotype thinking nila sa Pilipinas. Pero sa ibang bansa, ang drugs po ay isang uri ng gamot. Tulad po sa Australia, sa California, and other parts of the European countries. But pro po kami na i-legalize ang marijuana because this is not intended for pleasure or for those who are criminals, but this is intended for the people who are suffering from illness. So, for your information po, since 1000 BC pa po ginagamit na ang marijuana for medical use, like the cure of rabies, the cancer, and the leprosies. And then, idilimit po siya ng government natin, through passing of laws that are beneficial and necessary for the monitoring of the cannabis. So alam naman po natin, meron tayong instrumentalities na Philippine Drug Enforcement Agencies, the Department of Health, and the Department of Science and Technologies. Hindi po basta-basta pwedeng gumamit ang tao nito for smoking or for pleasure purposes, and hindi po ito pwedeng mag-cultivate ng basta-basta. Bibigyan lamang po ang mga taong license or yung mga taong in charge na pwedeng magtanim nito. Ililimit po siya sa mga practitioners like medical practitioners, doctors, and other people who are involved in this particular matter. And then last yung ating filtration process or extraction. Since marami po nagsasabi na ang marijuana is nakaka-high. Yes, nakaka-high po siya kapag sobra or na-overdose ka kapag sobrang paggamit mo, kapag hindi mo siya alam, nilimit sa proper dose. So, if i-filtrate siya, ano pa po ang use ng ating mga chemists sa Pilipinas and local medical practitioners kung di po natin ito gagamitin bilang isang ace sa ating, kasangkapan para ma-extract yung mga chemicals ng marijuana. So tatanggalin po yung tetrahydrocannabinol na nakaka-high or ililimit siya into a particular overdose depende sa intensity ng isang sakit na meron ng isang tao. Hindi po siya basta-basta gagamitin kapag hindi kailangan. Tulad ng antibiotic na hindi mo magagamit at mabibili without the prescription of the medical practitioners. Yun lamang po.
Thank you so much, Dale. So ayan, Jules. Dale brought the medical purposes of marijuana and may mga limits naman din daw. Like in California, kailangan ng license before you're able to purchase medical marijuana. So, Christer, ano masasabi mo?
First and foremost po, wala pa pong assurance na nakakagamot nga po ng iba't ibang sakit yung marijuana. So, bakit po natin gagamitin kung alam naman nating walang assurance na makakagamot siya? Wala pa po kasing research na nagpapatunay na yung marijuana na-cure na yung cancer, yung rabies. Oo, sinasabi nila na nakakagamot siya pero hindi pa sila nakakapaglabas ng research. And alam naman po natin na marijuana is one of the prohibited substance under the Dangerous Act of 1972. At alam naman po natin na ako po as chemistry student, alam ko po na merong mga components na maiiwan kapag yung marijuana ginamit. Makakagamot po siya ng sakit, pero mag-iiwan po siya ng chemical na makakapag-trigger ng ibang sakit. So, ginamot natin yung isang sakit at nag-create tayo ng isang sakit. Ano po yung point nun? So, kung wala namang assurance, iti-take ba natin yung risk?
Okay, thank you so much, Christer. So yan, no, binigay niya, kinontextualize na dito sa Pilipinas, HESA, na under the Dangerous Drugs Act, isa to sa mga substances na bawal gamitin dito sa Pilipinas. Anong masasabi mo dyan, Ralph?
Actually, negative side, they are, yes, they are conceding. It has no assurance. But did they cite some examples kung bakit hindi siya assured? And second, ano yung sinasabi niya kanina, okay, some of his arguments are somehow true. However, marijuana and cannabis are two different factors. Yes, we are legalizing the marijuana. However, in this affirmative side, we are trying to produce cannabis that will cure into something. So they are saying, according to the eyewitness, which we napanood namin do sa cannabis thingy episode nila, Actually, UK United Kingdom researchers, nag-search po kami and they are proven facts. Negative side has a very limited knowledge about what marijuana can do to us. I assure you that, ladies and gentlemen. Although some of you, yes, you are, yung stereotype nyo pagdating sa marijuana, nakaka-high yan, ganito. However, we, in the affirmative side, will highly explain what are these chemicals for and how should be limited, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're just going to listen to us and somehow agree to them, you will learn or you will know how a marijuana or a cannabis specifically, kung paano siya ka-useful, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thank you so much, Ralph. So, ayan, Jules, we brought the fact that from marijuana, you could produce cannabis oil, which is also used for medical purposes as well. So, go ahead. What do you say?
Okay, before we proceed to our points, sasabihin ko lang dun sa mga sasanabi ng previous speaker na hindi po namin alam ang difference ng cannabis and marijuana. Well, mali po siya. Cannabis and marijuana, it's synonymous to each other and you must research that scientifically. Second, our points are, first, chemical medical issues. Second is state and community agendas. Third is recreation issues. First is chemical medical issues, which was discussed by my former colleague. And second is state and government issue. Did you know, like what I've said of the first speaker, na ang Colombia po is illegal po ang marijuana or cannabis, but then again, the government is tolerating it kasi nga po it is actually limited sa kanila. More like 0.5 to 0.15 grams ang pwede nilang intake or kunin. So, even though na tolerated, which were available para sa citizens, kaya lang, Colombia has the least statistics po, or they has the highest statistics in crime. You see the correlation or yung connection nung dalawa. The higher the toleration of the marijuana, the higher risk of crime in the state and community, which is our next point. The next point is recreation. Sabi nga sa paligid natin or sinasabi nga ng mga tao na hindi maganda ang sosobra. So, kapag nasobrahan nito, of course, sinabi niya, magkakos siya ng addiction or malalagay siya sa high risk. So, bakit mo i-risk ang limited use of it rather than talaga totally eradicating o totally na aalisin mo itong marijuana na to? Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. Hesa, merong interesting siyang case study na binanggit about Colombia na kapag mataas yung correlation daw na mataas na crime will magiging effect ito na dahil nga sa mataas na intake din ng marijuana. So anong masasabi niyo dyan, Princess?
So, I will just want to rebut what we have said before. So, sinabi mo sa amin na walang medical basis and researches na naganap. Actually, meron siya. At sabi din sa National Eye Institution, nakakagaling ang marijuana ng glaucoma. So, meron sa intraocular pressure, nalolower niya yung intraocular pressure sa eye. So, 1970s yun, and another research is that ang tetrahydro cannabinol is that nakakapag-stop siya ng spreading of cancer cells. And tinry ito sa sa California Pacific Medical Center sa San Francisco. Tinry siya at yung breast cancer cell, tinry siya i-drop ng cannabis and then nag-stop siya from spreading. So I think you're saying na walang medical basis. I think you're wrong with that. And sinabi mo naman na walang assurance kasi nga sinabi mo na bakit mo i-risk yung sarili mo? Pwede ka naman, bakit may risk yung sarili mo sa isang bagay? Well, I just want you to know that lahat po ng tinitik nating gamot, hindi natin alam and we're not aware that they have side effects. Tama po ba? So, paano mo masasabi yon na walang side effect, na magkakaroon lang ng side effect wherein the drugs you take every day may side effect? I think you're not aware of that, Miss. And kaya nga namin i-legalize yung marijuana usage is that, sabi nga nila, recreation, na-abuse yun. Because the Filipinos and the youth are not oriented with that. So, kaya nga namin i-legalize para ma-orient yung mga Filipino kung ano yung proper usage ng marijuana and specifically medical purposes. So, nandito po kami nag-stand affirm that marijuana should be legalized in the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Princess Jules. Maganda yung mga points niya when she brought up the studies that indeed in fact prove na marijuana will help with cases of glaucoma and cancer cells. And also, tama rin naman, since our culture we're not used to marijuana being legal, but then if we educate ourselves, maybe it might change the perspective of this. So Christian, ano masasabi mo?
Ayun nga po, sinasabi niya na yung may mga components yung marijuana na nakaka-cure. Iilan lang po yung mga nasabi niyang component ng marijuana na nakaka-cure. Based on our research, merong 30,000 components yung marijuana and hindi tayo sure kung lahat yon is nakaka-cure nga. Iilan lang yung nabanggit niya sa mga yon. Tapos, kung i-extract mo naman yon, ihiwalay mo yung mga sinabi niya mga components na nakaka-cure, sigurado ba tayo na out of 30,000, maiihiwalay ba natin yung ilang components na yon para, yun nga, para makaka-cure siya, ganon. Tapos, di ba yung sa cancer nga, yung marijuana, ang naku-cure niya lang doon, yung marijuana, ang naku-cure niya is yung nausea, which is ikinokos ng chemotherapy. So, yung marijuana is hindi direct na kinocure yung cancer. Ang kinocure niya is yung kinokos nung sa treatment nung cancer, which is yung chemotherapy.
Alright, thank you so much, Christian. Palakpakan natin mga debaters natin sa first round ng palitan ng mga punto nila. Pero ngayon, since Cesa, patuloy na yung ganda ng discussion ngayon dito about legalization of marijuana. Alamin natin ang pulso ng ating audience and netizens. Kasama ulit si JV.
Okay guys, ito na kasi yung punto na magtatanong tayo dito sa TSU, no? Ito kasama ko ngayon si Ian. Hi, paring Ian.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So, anong course mo, Ian?
Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering.
Wow! Nasaan ang mga engineering dyan? Ang hina naman. Nasaan ang engineering? Okay, anong masasabi mo sa ating issue for today?
Gusto ko lang i-point out kasi hindi pa kasi nadidefine kung ano ba yung legalization. Whether i-ano ba natin siya as a law or ipapass muna natin siya as a bill. So, in this fact, pag kasi kailangan nagli-legalize tayo ng isang bagay, hindi lang sa isang side yung kino-consider natin. For example, medical reasons. Kailangan din natin i-consider yung ibang sides or aspects para malaman natin kung totoo ba na, kung feasible ba siya na illegalize or hindi. As a matter of fact, kung ililegalize natin siya, kailangan muna natin siyang ipasa as a bill. And to the fact na ang dami na nating bill na nakahain ngayon na hindi pa nalilegalize as of this moment, parang magdadagdag na naman tayo ng pasanin sa mga sa kongreso natin. And aside from that fact, kailangan din natin i-consider kung ano ba yung mas nakakarami, yung negative effects niya ba or yung good effects niya. In this sense of debate, kino-consider lang nila na good effects is dun sa medical side. Meron pa ba siyang good effects sa society natin aside from that side? Or mas marami pa rin yung negative side na masasabi kesa sa kanya? And the stereotyping na sinasabi nila is already a consequential evidences na yun talaga yung effects or bad effects ng marijuana. So, in that fact, kailangan, paano ba natin siya ipoprove na or paano ba natin siya ililegalize? Kailangan ba sa medical reasons lang ba or kailangan din nating mag-cite ng other examples kung saan pa siya makaka-good sa ating society?
Thank you, Ian. Palakpakan nyo naman si Ian. Okay, punta naman tayo sa social media. Ito, may nabasa ko kanina. Sabi ni Wendell Zabala, for medical use and research, pwede. Strictly regulated by issuing a prescription from the doctor first and if may. Have second opinion. If cultivating it, then have lots of permit with an expiry date issued from the government. And the agency governing the drug regulation should strictly monitor them by hiring an inside agent. Aba, ayos na si Wendell Zabala. Patuloy lang po kayo magpadala ng inyong mga komento at tanong sa aming social media accounts dahil sa aming pagbabalik, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang mainit na diskusyon dito lang sa Iskoolmates!